guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. Today I thought I'll do a quick little video on how to use the dowsing rods. Okay, so I've got a few videos on my channel where I've used my dowsing rods, but today I want to show you how to use them. So if you do have a set, they're about $25 on eBay. Okay, that's Australian dollars, by the way. So I'm going to tell you today how to use them and what to look for. So the rods that I've got, these are copper, because copper is an accelerant of electricity. They use copper for plumbing. So think of it this way: copper and water is it's a conduit of electricity. Okay, there's a lot of copper wiring in electrical products. Look how much copper is in computers, phones, cars, and all the rest of it as well. So my dowsing rods are copper. And at the end of them, if you can see here and the other ends, they have these little black rubber stoppers. That's important too. So it contains the energy within them. So if you want good dowsing rods, make sure they've got the little black stoppers on either ends of your rods as well. So some people prefer to hold them this way because they've got the long stick, but I prefer to hold them this way by the short stick. This way we get much better, in my opinion anyway, accuracy with the answers. So how do we use them? Whenever I'm going to ask questions to my dowsing rods, I always hold my rods for a couple of minutes and see what I'm doing. I'm rubbing them through my fingers because it's copper, it's energy, and now my energy is also attaching to the rods. So this is what we call connecting to our tools. You know, when I use my, whoops, nearly dropped them here. You know, when I use my tarot cards, if you watch my lives on Sunday, and I show you how I connect with my cards, same thing, because we want to keep touching our tools, whether it's tarot cards or my little angel cards that I use. So even if I'm using singing bowls, tinchy rods, or any other tools of the trade, we want to connect to it with our energy into whatever we're using. So that's why, while I'm talking, I'm holding my rods, okay? So then what we have to do, if you want to make notes, one is connect with your tool. And this is today my dowsing rods. Number two is to clear your mind. You know, in the old Total Recall movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where the guy says, clear your mind, because that's when we are able to receive psychic information. Okay, so we want to clear our mind, and the best way of doing that is to count to 10, but leave a couple of seconds between each number, because our brain is programmed to think about what the next number is, so we can't think in the middle. So let's do that little exercise now. If I say number 1, all I'm thinking about is number 2. Okay, so number 1, number 2, number 3. You can't think about the washing up, you can't think about having to go to work, you can't think about the baby's crying or anything else, because it's just impossible to do it when we're concentrating on the next number in sequence, okay? So counting helps us to clear our mind. In a nutshell, it means don't think. So number 1, connect with your rods. Number 2, clear your mind. Then we've got a number 3, get your tools ready. So I hold my tools like this, but see what I can do with my thumb? So I can actually twist my thumbs. If I turn this around, see how I'm twisting my thumb? You can see it here. I'm twisting my thumb. So I'm actually manipulating the rod left and right because my thumb is touching it, okay? Here, you can see me doing it here. I'm manipulating it with my thumb. So whenever I use my rods, I leave my thumbs out the back. See this gap? So I'm nowhere near it. So I don't touch the rods. The rods move on their own accord. Okay? So we hold our rods with our thumbs way out the back. So when we start using the rods, it's them moving and not our manipulation. Okay? So that's the next point. Now the next point is to test your rods to see how they work. So the first thing is we want to test it with something that we know the answer to. So I say it like this. Thank you so much, rods. Now see how I've got my thumbs already together, so it's not me moving the rods, okay? This is imperative. You don't want to move the rods yourself. So I say something like, thank you so much, rods. I'm happy, so grateful to allow you to work with me under the guise and the light of the universe and the angels. So we always give thanks. And I say, please show me. So I'm putting it out there as an intention. Please show me your answer for yes. And now we wait. My thumbs are out the back. Show me your answer for yes. And there goes the rods out. Okay? So now that we know that's a yes, okay, we ask a question that we know the answer's yes to. Okay? Now I ask something. Can you please show me what you do for no? Wow. Look at that. Now you can see my thumbs are not manipulating this. So when they cross over, that means no. Okay, so now that we know yes and no, I like to still test it. So my thumbs are out the back and I say something simple like, is Linda a girl? Is Linda female? There you go. There you go. So I classify as female. Okay? Yeah, so we can always just bring them back into the middle. Thank you so much. But when you use them, put your thumbs way out the back so it's not our fingers manipulating the rods, okay? So that's basically how we use them. Now it's up to you. If you've got your rods, you can ask your questions. Will I ever find a boyfriend? Or, I'm gonna love these. That answer was no. I've been single now for what, 12 years or so? Oh, thank you so much, Rods, for that one. Great. So you can ask questions, okay? I'm not going to ask any more questions today, but there is a final part of what we have to do. How do we finish with our rods after you've asked them all your questions? Okay? I personally give thanks. Thank you so much. And I connect again with my rods. Thank you. I love you, my rods. Thank you so much for the answers that you've given me today. And thank you so much for allowing me to use you under the white loving energies of our angels in heaven. Okay? And then what do? I store these. They're just sitting here on the top of my cupboard next to my computer. But now they're ready until the next time I use them. So they'll sit there stagnant. So the next time I use my rods, say in 2 weeks' time, I've got to start again from number 1, which, what is it? How to connect with your rods. So I sit there and play with them for a few minutes before I use them again next time. So I hope that that's given you some assistance today. If you do have your dowsing rods, eBay, $25, okay? Best of luck. If you do have questions, if you do like this video, please like it. And if you think somebody else needs it, please share this information with them as well. The more we know, the more we grow. Stay in love, stay within the white loving energies of the universe, and I hope you get the answers that you seek. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.